everyone, Ashley here. Thanks for joining me for another video. Man, it's been a while since I filmed any kinds of videos, be it a tutorial or a haul or anything. So I've just been really busy lately. I've had some computer problems, and this is actually the third time that I've tried to film this video because I've been having camera troubles. But I think I finally figured it out. My settings were just wrong. So I'm going to try to get this video up, and today I'm going to be making ribbon roses, and they look kind of like, well, they look like this, I should say. Really, really pretty. I have a red one, a purple one, and a black one, and I just really love how these look. Now, I'm sure that there are probably tutorials out there showing you how to do this, but this is just how I do it. I don't like to use hot glue or anything like that because I, one, normally end up burning myself, and two, I have a crazy glue gun that gets hot glue everywhere, so I just decided to do it with tape. So it's just really, really simple. And this one here, I just added some silver bead trim to the back and kept these two very plain. And they're ridiculously, ridiculously easy to make, so let me go ahead and show you how to do that. Scrap cardstock. Doesn't matter what color because it's going to be the back. So like this one I use craft, and that one's craft as well. But it doesn't matter what color the cardstock is, I just use all my little pieces of scrap. You're going to take, this is 1/2 inch double-sided tape. Now I get mine from Scrapbook. It doesn't matter where you get it, just as long as it's nice and strong. So I put down 3 strips of 1/2 inch, and then you're also going to need some 1/8 inch double-sided adhesive. Okay, you're going to need some glue dots. I have many glue dots, but whatever you have is perfect. You're going to need a 1-inch circle punch. And you're also going to need some 5/8 inch satin ribbon. I haven't tried this yet with a grosgrain or something like that. I've only done it with satin, and it's worked great so far. But if you try it with another ribbon and it works for you, that's great. And, you know, leave me a comment below and let me know if you did. So what I have here is probably almost, I'd say maybe about 18 inches, almost, maybe more like 15 inches, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to be trimming it up anyway. So I've already got my tape down here, and I'm just going to go ahead and punch one, but I've already got one done. I'm just going to punch out the circle, and of course you would try to get out as many as you could. So you have your little circle, and there's adhesive all the way around it. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this one here because I've already gotten the edges started, and this is just some craft, so again, it really doesn't matter what color your cardstock is. I mean, it could be yellow. Okay, so I'm just going to peel these up. Much easier when you already have them started like that. Okay, now this is very simple. I'm going to take the circle, and I just kind of hold it so it sticks to my finger a little bit, my ribbon now, and just lay it down. I only want about 1/8 of an inch to actually adhere to the circle. Then I'm just going to take my ribbon, fold it, and attach it as well, about 1/8 of an inch. And you're just going to continue to do this, and it doesn't really matter how many folds you get. You're just going to keep folding and adding. And if it doesn't look quite right, just back it up a little bit and just keep going. Now for me, I found that my points kind of lined up, but once the flower is done, you can't really tell that. Okay, so I've got 2 layers on here, and what I'm going to do is take my 1/2 inch double-sided adhesive, and I'm just going to cut off a little piece. Okay, and I'm just going to put that dead center, and then try to peel the backing off, which is always the hardest part. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to continue to add my layers. Now, it doesn't really matter, and if, like I said, if you don't like the look, it peels right back up for a while without sticking. Okay, I'm just going to do one more. And that right there is good. So it looks a little funky right now. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this edge to kind of get it straight. My scissors are sticky. Okay, good enough. And then I'm going to take my 1/8 inch tape. Hope I'm not off camera. Okay, I'm going to take my 1/8 inch tape and I'm just going to line it at the very bottom. Just right down the very bottom of the ribbon. Run my nail to make sure that it's attached really well. And then I'll just peel that off. So now you have your 1/8 inch ribbon down the bottom, and you have, I don't know, maybe about 6 inches of ribbon, maybe about 5. And what I'm going to do is just roll it up, and this can actually be the trickiest part of this project. And then I'm just going to kind of pinch the ribbon and make waves, and it doesn't really matter, like you're not trying to get anything perfect. This is just going to be the center of your flower. So I know my fingers are in the way, but let's see. You're just going to kind of fold it back and then onto itself a little bit and just add random waves. So try not to make it too tight. Keep it all very random. Okay, just like so. And now what I'm going to do is take glue dots. Now I have the mini glue dots just because I'm out of any other type of glue dots, and I'm just going to put that right dead center. But yeah, so I have mini, and I'm out of the standard glue dots, but those would work as well. And in fact, I'm going to use 3 mini glue dots just to really ensure that that's going to stick where I want it to. Okay. Okay, and then you're just going to take it and just twist it up and plant it in. And then I just kind of squeeze it down. And then you can fluff the center up a little bit if you want. And of course, each one's going to look a little bit different. But that's what makes them look like real flowers, and I really love these things. And then just to get rid of this edge, I'm just going to trim it straight. So it just kind of looks more like it matches. And there's that one. So let me go ahead. That little piece is bugging me. Now you could, in fact, I'm going to add another glue dot if you have a piece that doesn't want to stick really well. Just kind of add a glue dot and then push the ribbon down. So yeah, that looks better to me. Okay, and then there's your rose. Super simple, super fast. They're really easy, and I've been making these now for a while, and I've come up with all these different colors, and they're just really fun. And this is, I think I mentioned it, but this is satin ribbon. So, okay, well that's the tutorial. I hope to be having some more videos soon, and I will see y'all later. Bye!